Hello, welcome back. I got another update video for you today. Today the main thing that's been added is a bunch more of the expanded cities. The cities with more provinces, harder fighting, that sort of thing. But there's also a couple other things, so stay till the end if you want to see that. Some new portraits, a new country, etc. And subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. But anyway, let's get started. We're going to start off with Paris. Paris has been done. We have, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces in the city now, which is a very nice improvement. The general shape of it has been changed as well. We got stuff like the Palais Bourbon. This is where the Eiffel Tower would be. The Arc de Triomphe is here, which is really cool. However you say this is here. Versailles is here, right in the very edge of this city right here. And overall, it is a lot more cool. So it's going to be a little bit harder as Germany to take this, but it also will be easier to hold it as Germany when D-Day happens. So it's like a double-edged sword in the way that it helps the Allies initially, but it will also help the Axis in the end stages of the war. The other major city that I've done is Rome. So if we go over here, we have Rome. Rome used to be just like this, but now I've extended it through here a little bit closer to the Vatican. This isn't final, by the way. And now I've split up into cities. Like we have, I don't know how to pronounce these, but this small kind of separate city from the main city of Rome that's on the coast, Ostia right here. And then we have these smaller spots right here, right here, right here, and then the central Rome is represented as the actual capital, of course, which is very cool. This gives Italy a nicer time defending Rome itself, but also it gives the Allies an opportunity to encircle and move past if they can. So those are the two main cities that have been added. So now the main cities that have been added include Rome, Paris, Berlin, Leningrad, Moscow, and finally Stalingrad. So very cool, and there's more to be done. But those aren't the only cities that have been changed. There's a good bit of cities that are smaller scale that I've added to, but not to the same extent as this. The one that I guess could actually count as major now that I'm talking about it is Vienna. I've split up Vienna. So Vienna is now split into central Vienna, this borough right here, this borough right here, this bigger borough right here, and then this borough right here. And these borders are based on the post-war borders, so eventually I'll split it up. If those of you that don't know, the Allies controlled this bit, and I believe this bit, and the Soviets controlled this bit, and weirdly enough, they also controlled this separate bit, which is very odd. And then Vienna itself, the main city rather, like the very central city, was actually some sort of free state, something like that. I'll have to look into it. But this hasn't been made into a separate state yet. But it will eventually. Very cool though. And it's very nice to defend this. You kind of gain this as Germany. This is another strong point for you once you annex Austria, so that's important. So that's the main city that's been buff that's not considered, I guess, major. But there are a couple on the eastern front that have been given some love. First off is Minsk. Minsk has been split into two. We have this western part of Minsk and then a borough right here. So now there's 2 city tiles instead of 1 here. A small change, but nice. Kiev has been done as well. They now have 3 tiles. They have central Kiev, this province right here, and this province right here. So now there's 3 city tiles to defend in Kiev. A little bit harder there. And also what's been given a lot of love is Warsaw. So now Warsaw has, I believe, 5 provinces. We have central Warsaw right here, and then a couple boroughs on the western side. And I've also extended the city to the eastern side of the river with this borough right here. So now Warsaw, again, is going to be harder to take as the Germans. But once you establish the general government here, it'll be a nice little buffer. More provinces to hold. So again, double-edged sword, just like all the rest of them. And then I believe lastly is the city of Prague has been split into 2. We have this western borough right here now, and this as well. Just a small little boost there. And that is it for the cities. Now there is the topic of the new country. So let's scroll on over, and now as you can see, Danzig is an independent country. Well, independent in quotes. I have never seen so many likes on a comment, but someone left a comment on the last video that said, hey, you should make Danzig independent, and I cannot ignore something that gets that many likes. So I've made them a puppet of Poland. They start out as a puppet of Poland, I've also changed their borders around to be more accurate, so this split's a little bit better, and this as well is a little bit different. Along with this, they used to own this whole thing, but now I've made this a separate province. This is actually a part of Germany. And I've also added a strait here. Let me know if you think that's okay, a strait being here, but now you can cross from Königsberg to this strip right here. So that's very cool. I believe I've had it work for Poland. So now, like, if Poland does their, what do you call it, their focus tree, if they clamp down on Danzig, that will now annex the thing. I believe in the normal game, it just like removes this little modifier right here. It'll still do that, but now it actually annexes them as well. I've also adjusted the German focus tree so that it also works for them. So now when Germany does Danziger War, Danzig will actually be annexed. I believe that's what happened historically. Correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I know, the people in charge of Danzig, which were also Nazis, kind of integrated themselves along with Germany integrating them. Like, they were for it. So that will happen, and then war will start. So that's nice as well. And overall, it's cool to have this nation on the map. A lot of people wanted it, so now it's here. I guess you could play as them if you want. They just have a normal focus tree. But they are here in 1936 if you'd like to play as them for some reason. Anyway, I know this is a shorter video, but there is one more thing I want to show you. It is some new leader portraits. So let's just go through this and do our thing. Alright, now that we've gobbled up all this, let's just go here, and we are going to reorganize Yugoslavia. And the leaders that have been changed are Albania, Montenegro, and Greece. So this kind of trifecta right here. We're going to start with Montenegro. Here is their leader. He's got a very nice hat on. I believe he's a Montenegrin nationalist. And then for Albania, we have a leader as well. Very cool guy, Mustafa. And then let's kill Greece real quick. Reorganize Greece. There we go. And they also have a man with a very Greek name who is now in charge of Greece. Before, I believe these three were all generic pictures, which was unfortunate, to be honest with you. I kind of forgot about them. But they're in now, which is very cool. But yeah, that's about it. So overall, we have cities that are split more like this. We have Paris following that now. We have Warsaw following that now. Vienna follows that now. And Rome follows that now. And then for minor cities, we have Kiev getting 3 times the provinces, Minsk getting 2 times the provinces, and Prague getting 2 times the provinces. And then, of course, we have the Free State of Danzig being in the game, their province being changed to be more accurate, a new province being added here with a new strait. And then we have the leaders here. Don't mind this messing up. It's because I didn't really conquer these or be at war with them, so now it's messing up. But now we have this guy, we have this guy, and we have this guy. So we're feeling more complete. Very cool. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.